Hey guys, it's Julia. Welcome to my third vlog, and today I will be talking about algorithms and how they help social media platforms essentially make money. So I learned a lot during this week's lecture, and according to the lecture, an algorithm is essentially, quote, a code that allows a computer to track data and see things that are frequented. So you can often see algorithms in different social media platforms like video screenings like YouTube. You can see them on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, pretty much any social media platform that you use to consume content. And basically the goal of an algorithm is to learn about, the things you like and watch, and ultimately they'll provide, feed that they have learned that you enjoyed so they can keep you engaged in their platform, ultimately to help the platform make money. The recommendation system that I have decided to use for this vlog to discuss is Netflix, because that's the one social media platform that I am using the most these days, so I thought it'd be the most relevant. So from the readings, I have been further informed of how much influence algorithms have on, what we view on social media, specifically Netflix in my case. So before I learned about all this data tracking and algorithm information, I kind of just, thought that, the certain techniques that they use, like the skip button and the forward and rewind button, and, the recommendations of movies and films they give you on Netflix was kind of just a coincidence. Like, it was just there. There was no, significance to them. But then once I learned about these techniques, I learned that it's not just a coincidence, but a strategy that these platforms deliberately use to get us to engage in their content more so they can essentially make money off of us. Okay, so one of my favorite quotes from one of the readings that I read was from Recommended for You, the Netflix prize in the production of algorithmic culture by Blake Hallinan and Ted Strifus. And they argue that, quote, the production of sophisticated recommendations produces greater customer satisfaction, which produces more customer data, which in turn produce more sophisticated recommendations, and so on, resulting theoretically in a closed commercial loop in which culture conforms to more than it confronts its users. So this process makes perfect sense to me, because whenever I visit the Netflix site, I immediately see movies that are recommended for me, and before I just thought that, it was there, it just happened to be movies that I might be interested in watching. But then once I learned about the influence of these algorithms and data tracking, I learned that based on what I've watched in the past, which often consists of like true crime, comedy, drama and suspense movies and TV shows, so they take that information and they, analyze it and feed it into the Netflix algorithm, and then they provide movies and films that are similar to what they've learned that my preferences are. And they do that so I can keep coming back and, watching films that I also might be interested in. And of course, the more engaged I am on the platform, the more they're going to make money. So that's one specific strategy that they use. So the second reading that I read was called Recommendation Systems as Technologies of the Self, Algorithmic Control and the Formation of Music Taste. And so basically, recommender systems can be seen as a, quote, a product of algorithm providers' attempts to thoroughly know and predict their users in order to deliver more personalized information for customer satisfaction. So this also makes perfect sense because I've noticed that on the bottom right hand of the screen when I'm watching films, there's a little skip intro button, so I can skip the previews each time I watch an episode of a TV show, so I can get right to the good stuff essentially. And I've also realized that I can rewind or like fast forward or play and pause and either not finish a film or finish a film. And again, I learned that all of this has an influence in how algorithms take that information, feed it like into the algorithm itself, and then it uses that information to improve its service, provide the best possible content for me, so again I can come back and wanting to watch more, and they're going to make money that way.